So No Jumper host Tam is working with Dijon on A Day in LA. Now, they was on live stream yesterday, and Tam spoke on the type of women that Kiwi Head likes to keep around No Jumper. Sounds like she thinks he's intimidated by intelligent black women. She also said Kiwi Head was fake. Pay attention. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out Dijon Paul and Tam Burger for the clip. Shout out Dijon Paul. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'll be watching his live streams, even when I don't be in there saying little shit, trying to get a reaction out of folks. I be peeping it, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I like what he's doing over there. I think if he keep going, like, you know, that shit will grow. He's siphoning off No Jumper host for his betterment, and I'm not mad at it. He done hired Bo and Tam Burger. I think that's a strategic move. I think it's a smart move too. You know what I'm saying? Get some more personality in there. This whole little live stream they did was like a Valentine's Day live stream. Y'all gonna see in a second. They had on the red and pink. It was all decorated. I thought it was dope. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was super smooth. Tam end up macking on some nigga or some shit. it was interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. Niggas was slow dancing. I might show y'all that too. I was like, this is interesting. But she also made some comments about No Jumper and how they do things over there. The whole Taylor Swift debacle and all that. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. But we're going to get straight into this also. Make sure y'all tap in with Divine Hair on Instagram. Again, that's Divine Hair on Instagram for all your lock and braid needs. Let her know Gangland Neem sent ya. Let her know that. Let her know that. But let's get into this. Look at that, man. Look at the decoration. Let me get off the screen real quick. Let me just show y'all this. Because I'm not no hater, man. That's smooth. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. They got the little balloons in the back, little pink and red. You know what I'm saying? Dijon looking all festive. Dark rainbow looking all festive. Tam Burger got the hair laid. You know what I'm saying? I rocks with it. You know what I mean? I rocks with it. I ain't even gonna lie. But let's do this.
It goes up. Let me ask you, before I play the rest of the clip and we get to the Taylor Swift thing, do you think Adam wanted you to be more like a Jalise or more like that type of female archetype on No Jumper?
I don't know if he wanted that, but possibly because of the environment he's in with black people, that's what he expected. And when he didn't get that, it's like, well, what do we do with this, or what do I do with this, or didn't really know how to take it, or where I might fit in that. Like, sometimes I see the chat, they'll be like, Tam is just a girl Ricky. Like, I guess we're two people, we went to college.
Okay. You're not as cringe as Ricky. Shout out to Ricky. He shouted me out and we followed each other. Yeah. I love that. That's when I gained respect for Ricky. It was the whack situation, how he handled that.
Real quick, before they continue, this is what I want to say. Again, just as far as Kiwi Head go, I feel like it's poor leadership, man. You have an intelligent black woman, something different, on the podcast, and for you not to know what to do with her is kind of crazy. All you know how to make content out of is gang members and hood niggas and ghetto females or corn stars. I think that's a leadership issue. You know what I mean? I think Tam is dope there. Again, I always say, like, I don't know how long it'll last, and it's not me trying to count down her departure or anything, but I said this in the beginning. He don't know what to do with an intelligent black woman because he used to blood, you know what I'm saying? Blood. And he likes that shit, you know? Or what's her name? Ether. Y'all remember Ether from the competition who she got the things out. Shang-a-lang. You know, that's the type of shit he like. He don't know what to do with her. But I think Kiwi Head need to work on his leadership. Let's continue.
I feel like to me, you're like... No, I'll say this. It's polar opposite. It's like Jalise, you, and I think maybe the medium would be like a Gina Views. Like
Okay.
she's like she has a bit of Jalise and then she has a bit of you. So
Shout out Gina Views one time for the one time, man. Love me some Gina Views.
those are the three most notable no jumper female hosts. What do you think? Like, is it extra pressure on you being the only female in the building? And why have we never had an era of no jumper where there was multiple
Girls. I wish there was more girls.
women there? Why
I
do
think
you
there should
that
be an
is?
all girl show,
Okay.
but possibly they can't.
Like the no
manage
jumper
that.
ladies?
Yes.
It will become plug talk.
That's because the type of girls that they would want around.
Yeah.
No, I do think that there should be more women on the platform. I really appreciated during the competition when it was Ether, Queen of Compton,
Queen of
myself.
Compton.
Queen of Compton went out of her way to advocate for both of us. She was like, as long as some girl like here wins, that's fine with me. Like, but there needs to be more women, and there does, because so many conversations that they have are so heavily women centered, and there's no woman in the room to be like, hey, that's weird, or no, that's not. Even when they talk about people's rape allegations or different cases, because they always talk about somebody's case. Yeah. If there's no woman in there to say, okay, yeah, maybe this girl seems like she's lying, or this seems wrong, it's just weird. And they made it seem like the chat don't like women, and it's not that. It's just they're so trained to a certain type of women and just saying a bunch of shit to them that when they get a regular girl, it's hard for them to adjust to that.
That's a whole fact. And I think no jumper will fare better with a few more women too. I'm gonna be honest. Jalik cool because Jalik bring that shit that no jumper is known for. But I think you should have a few different women who are savvy on hip hop topics. And bro, Gina Views, I think that was the biggest fumble of no jumper. Kiwi had act like he didn't know what to do with her, and just like Dijon said, yo, they were she was like Jalise and Tam. I believe that she encompassed both of them because she's educated and everything, but she also got that hood in her. You know what I mean? I'm sure you could find more females like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think they would. I think that would benefit no jumper, to be quite honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If you want the platform to be better, because it's a thing. It seems like niggas want to shift around hosts and do this, that, the other, demote folks and all that. It's like, bro, if you really trying to build something, you have to work adamantly at that. I know that no jumper is no jumper, right? Shout out to no jumper. But if you want shit to be better, you gotta continue to work at that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kiwi Head don't even pay attention to none of the damn shows that he got on there. They do a show every damn day. I don't think that he's even paying attention to everything that's going on there, just the bunk ass shit. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. Let's continue.
But now I have supporters in the chat all the time. Some of the young kids be calling me Auntie Tam.
Auntie Tam, yeah. Some of them young hoes in my comments be calling that too, but in a different way.
Yeah, I mean, I got more money than you.
That part. All right, let's finish watching this, and then I'm gonna go back to that screenshot where you prove Adam wrong. Let's check it out.
Brody Deej said, as a person, she hates all white people.
Oh, let's pause that.
My thoughts on Tam.
Because this made me mad. I have white cousins. But anyways, besides that, how was the narrative when I first got on the show that I was a dead wench because I only liked white men to now I hate all white people?
Yeah, that narrative switched up quick.
Come on, guys.
Which one is it?
Exactly. Y'all gotta pick a side. Y'all gotta pick a side.
I wish I could find the actual...
Look, them niggas got the champagne. This is festive than a mug. I ain't even gonna lie. This festive than a mug. You got the champagne flutes and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dijon, man, and Town Burger.
Clip of you telling Adam whatever you said about Taylor Swift. But let's keep going.
Oh, I just posted a screenshot. I didn't say anything to him. I just posted it on my story and I tagged him.
No, I'm talking about the original conversation that you guys had.
Oh, that was on the first Tuesday show I was on.
Oh, when you was on a Tuesday show, okay.
And he was talking about how much his wife loved Taylor Swift. The Taylor Swift album just came out. He was listening to it nonstop in the house. Blah blah blah. And that's why he's going so hard because this is his wife's favorite. On behalf of
Lena.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Tam did change.
Kiwi Head caping for Taylor Swift so hard, right? Because of his wife. I always thought that was peculiar. Just because your wife playing that 24/7 don't mean you gotta defend Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift needs no defense. And you was wrong. Kiwi Head be wrong like Racker and Hunter, like Poetic Flacco. They just be saying things like, everybody know Taylor Swift came from Money Gang. Everybody, you can tell.
A little bit when she said that Taylor Swift came from a rich family and that she would have been rich even if she didn't become a superstar, because the reality is that Taylor Swift's parents own a Christmas tree farm.
Listen to how homie says it. And this is the thing too, this is why you gotta watch what y'all listen to. Listen to how matter-of-factly he just said that. You know, it's not, we gonna run this back. It's been proven that her family owns a Christmas tree farm. Where the that even come from? And it says nothing about no Christmas tree farm. It says nothing about no Christmas tree farm when you look that up. But Tamberger does dispel all that, so we could get into that. But that's just comedy. Like, it's clear that no, it's not, bro. You just say that like it's fact. These niggas be wild, bro.
Did change a little bit when she said that Taylor Swift came from a rich family and that she would have been rich even if she didn't become a superstar, because the reality is that Taylor Swift's parents own a Christmas tree farm.
What?
And I realized that Tam was just like talking out of her ass and hoping that nobody else would know right there. But that
and that's what Kiwi Head is doing right here. Talking out of his ass, thinking nobody else would know. But this is the thing. You have intelligent Tamberger on the platform. And she don't seem like she do a lot of talking out her ass. I'm going to just be honest. But Kiwi Head, you do a lot of that. Talking about the reality of the situation. Listen to this guy.
I kind of blew my mind of like, oh shit, like she put a fake narrative on Taylor Swift. That's kind of crazy. Just because, you know, to me, Taylor
so
Swift,
funny.
I love
and
her
it's
so
like,
much.
Taylor Swift is so famous. Why would I need to do that?
Put a fake narrative on a megastar. I'm probably
I love her so much.
That doesn't make sense. I'm not Jaguar, right?
I feel like Jaguar be cooking sometimes, but whatever. Some of them conspiracies. Not everything, but I feel like Jaguar be cooking sometimes. So not too much on Jaguar. But hold on, here we go. Oh, they're not gonna be able to read that.
Oh, but I just Googled, was Taylor Swift family already rich? Very simple to do.
Oh, they can read it. All right, so let's read it. So Tam proved 22 Stir, aka Kiwi Head. That's what gang name
I was laughing like, why is he calling him that?
That was Kiwi Head. He proved Tam proved him wrong. It says
That's funny. I didn't see that part. Look, though, I want y'all to pay attention to this because all Shorty said is that she Googled this. You can Google this information, bro, and listen to what they say that Taylor Swift's parents are into. This nigga talking about a Christmas tree farm. First off, I'm pretty sure that there are things. I'm pretty sure that Christmas tree farms. I'm pretty sure Christmas tree farms exist. But like, nigga, for you to be like, oh, that's all her parents have is a Christmas tree farm is just crazy, bro. Listen to what her parents are actually into.
Yes, Taylor Swift came from an affluent, upper middle class background, not a poor one, with parents in the finance industry whose financial stability and support, including moving the family to Nashville and investing in her early career, were crucial to her success. Her father, Scott Swift, was a stockbroker and vice president at Merrill Lynch, and her mother also, whatever her mother's name is, Andrea, worked in finance as well, providing significant resources and connections as she started her music career. Then you tagged Adam and posted this, so you proved him wrong, debunked his false narrative about you creating a false narrative.
Merrill Lynch, gang. He was the vice president and a stockbroker at Merrill Lynch, gang. Like, come, what are we talking about, bro? Where do you get Christmas tree farm? And this is what I want to say, too. They probably do own a Christmas tree farm. They probably do. It's their little seasonal side business or something that's just fun for the kids. We could take them to the Christmas tree farm. They probably do. And they said upper middle class. That don't sound like upper middle class to me, y'all. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I think Google might have that wrong. That don't sound like upper middle class. Her mother worked in finance too, and her father was the vice president of Merrill Lynch, gang. Also a stockbroker. Like, does that sound like upper middle class? I don't really know too much, you know what I'm saying? But that don't sound like upper middle class. Sounds like upper class to me. Cream of the crop, if you ask me. But let's continue.
And I introduced him to, I'm sure, a new Taylor Swift song. It's an old hit called 22.
22, no pun intended. What did Adam say when you tagged him in this?
He said, uh-oh.
He didn't apologize.
No.
And retract.
No, and then he went on Adam and Wack later on and admitted that he was incorrect. And then when I saw Adam at work in the hall, he came up, he said, "Oh, it's my op Tam," and walked up to me and gave me a hug. So that's why I'm like, all of this is so fake. Social media.
Adam's alter ego, man.
Yes, and it didn't make sense.
Adam got bested by a black woman, y'all.
About a white topic.
I need him to publicly retract what he's saying.
He's not.
I'm going to.
He admitted though that he doesn't like being wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And
we know that
he didn't want me to be right. He wanted to be right, which is like,
you right, you wrong.
Simple as that. You right, you wrong, you wrong. And, you know what I'm saying? It's not like no serious issue or nothing, but I think, bro, do owe Tam a public apology. All that, like, you know what I'm saying? Telling the people on your stream, she talking out of her ass, right? And making up narratives on Taylor Swift like that shit would do anything. No disrespect to Tam. Like, what do she have to gain from making a narrative, a false narrative about Taylor Swift, gang? Like, I think he do owe her an apology because your ass was wrong. You was wrong. Christmas Tree Farm. The hell?
What's wrong about this? I feel like everybody knows Taylor Swift grew up with money. She doesn't look like a poor girl.
Like Taylor, allegedly, somebody DM'd me too when this was going on, and they said her dad bought 40,000 copies of her first album. I don't know if that's true,
shoot.
but people's coming out the woodwork with facts. And Taylor Swift, she owns one of the most expensive historical houses in the country, Holiday House. So that girl is not given first generation rich person.
This is craziness. I'm still waiting on Bo Jackman to call in.
Man, shout out Tamburger and Dijon for the clip. Again, man, you gotta watch what people be talking about. This, like I said, this ain't even a serious situation. Them niggas do hella gang politics. They be wrong about it and all that. But this the thing. This is what I mean about workplace morale and everything. You go online and you speak away about a dope co-host that you have. Like, what is it that you trying to gain from that? And you was wrong. What are you trying to gain from that? It's like the best people that you have up there, you be trying to down. Tam, Lush, you know what I'm saying? It's no offense to anybody up there. You know what I'm saying? But again, Tam is educated and Lush knows a lot about a lot and puts a lot into No Jumper, but they the ones getting the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? How do you want a platform that's respected, but you don't have any respectable hosts? And the respectable hosts that you have, and I'll say this about Tam. I'm not saying that Lush don't deserve respect, but it's like, you know, Lush, he says himself like, oh yeah, I'm a J-Cat and this, that, and the other, the king of MacArthur Park and all that shit. So it's like, you know, that's a wobbler, right? That's a wobbler. But as far as Tam goes, it's like, bro, why wouldn't you want to respect legitimate hosts that you have up there? I don't think he likes any of the respectable hosts. I think Ricky is a respectable host as well. I think he don't like them. They call Tam the female Ricky. That's what they said in this clip. And rightfully so, because, yo, they not with the rah-rah. And it seems like that's really what Kiwi Head want on his platform. But again, if you're looking for respect in the hip-hop media or in media in general, you need respectable hosts. That's how I feel. This nigga like the National Enquirer. Nobody respects the National Enquirer, but they pick it up just to go through that shit to see the crazy shit motherfuckers is saying. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody respect the National Enquirer, gang. Just throwing that out there. You know what I mean? Straight like that. But this is what we gonna do. Y'all know how we do. You feel me? For anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. And while you over there, make sure y'all tap in with Divine Hair for all your lock and braid needs. Again, if you need your locks retwisted, styled, you need your hair braided, whatever it is, she attached dreads for all you chicken heads, male and female. She can attach some dreads to your chicken heads. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with her. Let her know Gangland Neem sent you. But what I'd like y'all to do is comment down below and let me know what y'all think about what Tamberger had to say, man. She's so respectable. It's like, man, you almost want her to say something crazy, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? She handled things like a respectable black woman, and I love that. I won't lie to you. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace. Oh, yeah, and that nigga owe her an apology. That's how I feel. Peace.